Hello everyone, my name's Bobmich and welcome back to Star Citizen. In case you didn't know and you've been living under a rock, 3.2 went live over the weekend and it's given us a lot of changes and things to think about in our run up to 3.3 in September. In the time between though, you're going to be wanting to make money in game, and I don't blame you. We've got new ship weapons in game to buy because the Voyager Direct store is shutting down, new ship and FPS weapons to buy, and new armor sets to buy, and none of them are free. The money game has changed however, and things are a bit different than they were in 3.1. I should add a massive caveat here and say that CIG themselves have said that they are currently still playing with the numbers in the economy, and the in-game economy is still in flux. This was in the patch notes, so things can and will change leading up to September. That out of the way though, I wanted to give you some hints for making some money going forward. Now, in 3.1 especially, and going back to 3.0 as well, the best way to do this was to own something like a Starfarer or a Caterpillar, stuff it full of something like hydrogen at Artcorp Mining, and then make your way back to Olisar cackling like a madman all the money you were going to make, unless someone stopped you and decided to turn your ship into a future variant of an interstellar Hindenburg. With 3.2 however, as of this video, trading is sadly a bit broken. For the most part, trading makes you lose money from the playing I've done with my org, hashtag they did the math, and materials and stock frequently runs out of locations very quickly if a large ship lands and clears the place out, so right now the space trucking lifestyle isn't the most profitable. Something that is, although it's down to a bit of RNG and your own skill, is mining. Mining has just been added, and all over Crusader's moons lots of prospectors are buzzing away over the surface rocks, butts in the air like shiny metallic bees looking for the perfect flower. It all comes down to how skillful you are at cracking rocks and not blowing them up, but time invested can still net you a good profit, and it's fun to boot. A short way of putting this is that at the moment, doing the missions on your Mobiglass is the best way right now to make UEC for things in game. The payments for the missions have increased a fair bit across the board, so they're all a lot more worthy of your time than they were before, so we'll go through some of them to point you in the right direction and which ones to pick. Under the General tab, you'll often see these. Delivery missions. These vary a little. It could have you fetching a box from the Kovalek station around Daymar to take to a drop-off, or landing at one outpost on a moon to take medical supplies, food, mineral samples, or something else to another outpost on a different moon. The most profitable, however, are the probe deployment missions. These will have you collecting a probe from either Levski or Olisar, one of the administration desks, taking it out into space, normally around Delamar, and then tossing it out the back of your ship and activating it for a tidy sum of money. The box delivery missions normally net you about 460 to 500 credits, but throwing a probe into deep space can normally get you about 910. These take about 10 minutes to do unless you have to pick the probe up from Levski, so it takes a bit longer, so it's very easy money for what you're doing. Investigation missions. These normally involve two things for the most part: retrieving black boxes of crashed ships, as well as locating and identifying the frozen corpuscles of the crew scattered around the wreckage. Returning the black box can be a laugh if you've got a bunch of people for giggles, but they don't give you a lot of money compared to the delivery missions from before. The missing person reports and missing crew lists can be fast money for you once you get the hang of where the crew members should be within the ship. The captain is normally on the bridge, gunners are normally in turrets, science officers in scanner rooms, etc, and you know the layouts of the ships. The missing person report is the fastest, as it's making you find only one body for about 460 credits. Completing both of them, if you can find all of the missing crew, which doesn't always happen, can normally net you about 1k UEC. Mercenary missions. These normally involve blowing people up. For the most part, this means bounty hunting, clearing pirates out of Yellow's ring system, retrieving stolen property, or if you're a bit more naughty, shutting down the system's comm arrays. These missions are more for the dogfighters out there amongst you. We can then move into the personal tab, where missions that just you will see are posted. These are normally along the lines of the tests that you get after you've been doing the pirate missions around Yellow for a bit that enables you to begin bounty hunting missions, various pirate based missions, removing trash from sites to abandon in the wilderness of space, and missions from specific NPCs such as Miles Eckhart and Bruto. There's something to try out in every avenue if you're just trying to make money, but for now I would recommend that shifting boxes from place to place, retrieving the lost property from the Kovalek station, and deploying probes are your best bet for faster money. It also gets you involved in the game to give feedback if something goes wrong, and every one of these is a lot more fun with friends. If you're a dogfighter, missions like the Yellow Belt sweeps can be done by multiple people, so you can party up and share the wealth a bit to all make money from it. I hope this was helpful guys. 3.2 has been fantastic so far. I had a ton of fun pottering about in my 600i and getting into trouble, as you might have seen on stream, and the server performance and general game performance so far has been stellar and very clean. Here's hoping the positives continue as we make our way to the end of the year and out to exploring Hurston and the rest of the Stanton system secrets. Have fun and good luck farming your UEC.